If you're looking for instant and cheap Madden Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out mobilemaddencoins.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off your purchase. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another episode of the Tennessee Titans Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. It's the last week of the preseason, so this episode by far is the most important as we have to trim the roster, maybe do a couple more deals that was suggested by you guys, and just get everything ready as we go into the regular season when things actually count, and that will start next episode. So this last week, we have time to play around with the roster, cut a couple players, make some more trades, and I gotta make sure I'm careful with every single move that I make, so I want to make the season as good as possible. But once again, guys, thank you so much for the support on the previous episode. I think we ended up with like 500 comments and suggestions of players for me to sign, so thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys are getting into the series, and even though the preseason is ending, if you still want to see me make some moves, leave those suggestions in the comment section below, and I will still possibly try to go after a couple players if you guys want it enough. And make sure, if you see somebody commented that you do think would be a nice move for the team and for the series, be sure to thumbs that comment up so I can see the top rated comments. I read every single comment, but obviously when the ones that have the most thumbs up, I know they're the ones you guys want to see the most. And if you guys are enjoying this series, guys, let me know by dropping a like. If you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. And now getting into the episode, guys, the most thumbed up comment on the previous video with 84 thumbs up as of right now was for me to sign Tim Tebow. But as you see right here, guys, in the free agency, unfortunately, he's nowhere to be found. He is nowhere to be found. But listen. Yes, we did sign Tim Tebow to a one-year deal as he did decide to change positions to try to revive his NFL career. He's listed as a fullback, but guys, he's going to be playing everywhere. He's going to play fullback, going to play some running back, going to play some tight end, and it's going to be lit as he is going to try to make the team. And that's one other quick thing I do want to go over. Guys, we have so many talented players and just players in general I want to give playing time to, that I've been working around in some formation subs, and literally every single player, DeMarco Murray, Derrick Henry, Chris Johnson, Trent Richardson, Tim Tebow, and even Cameron Clear, who everybody wants to see, is in the team in formations that I feel fit their skill positions the best. Trent's going to play a little bit of fullback, a little bit of tight end, a little bit of running back, same thing with Tim Tebow. So we have some versatile players, but with that being the case, and since we have so many players that can play fullback and tight end, I think we're going to move Craig Stevens and Philip Supernall both in this episode. Just trade them on for absolutely anything we can get, even just a 7th round draft pick if possible. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited about this team. The players that we do have in the squad, they're all going to get playing time. And man, it's looking great. I was having so much fun putting the players into different formations, and they're all going to get playing time. Some more than others, obviously, but it's going to be a lot of fun nonetheless. And now for the moment everybody's been waiting for, it's time to get into the trade suggestions you guys did leave in the last episode. First off, with 50 thumbs up at the time I am recording this, you guys want me to go after a big defensive tackle, and that is the defensive tackle that is Vince Wilfork. Would be an absolute plug in the middle of my defensive line, and that's actually a pretty good shout because we don't have much depth at the defensive tackle position, and we don't really have that many good players at defensive tackle anyway. We could play maybe like a Jarrell Casey at defensive tackle, but if we could keep Jarrell Casey at the defensive end position and bring in a guy like Vince Wilfork, that would be amazing. So I'm not sure what it's going to take. You know what? Their number one need is a defensive tackle too, so it might be a little hard to get Vince Wilfork, but I'm going to try to finesse him a little bit and try to kind of cheat the system. You know what? Al Woods, younger than Vince Wilfork, straight up Vince Wilfork for Al Woods, and it's actually remotely close. And they also need a quarterback, which we do have a 4th string quarterback, Alex Taney, that we do not need in this team. Does this help the deal at all? Actually, I think it went down. And something else the Texans do need is a running back. And I don't think Andre Williams is going to get a lot of playing time. And since we have Tim Tebow now, since we have Trent Richardson, who all can play running back as well, and who will play running back a little bit, not a lot, a little bit in the series, I think we can afford to trade away a young guy in Andre Williams. So let's see if this helps the deal at all. And it actually does a little bit. What else can we trade away? But maybe a next year 6 with this deal. And it's gonna take like a 4th or something, man. It's gonna take like a 4th from next year. Let's go with the 4th from next year and Al Woods. And let's see. It's getting a little bit closer. Maybe put Andre Williams back in that deal. Come on, Texans. Give me Vince. Give me Vince. It's so close. It is so close. I can freaking taste it, man. Next year's 3rd, man. Next year's 3rd. That's all I'm giving for Vince Wilfork. And there we go. Next year's 3rd, Andre Williams and Al Woods for Vince Wilfork. We got ourselves a huge defensive tackle. So you guys want me to try to get the Honey Badger, and I genuinely believe there is no way I can get the Honey Badger. I'm going to try to work some magic here. This comment had 57 thumbs up. So I'm going to try, because Devin McCourty did get hurt in last episode, so we're going to be without him for like 10 weeks. And it sucks because we just got him from the Patriots for a lot. We traded away to get Devin McCourty to play with his brother in the secondary, Jason McCourty. And he's now hurt for 10 weeks. So I'm going to try, because you guys want to see it. But I'm not giving up a stupid amount for Tyrann Mathieu. So I've already tried working so many freaking deals. And this is the last one I'm going to try. It's not going to work. There's no way it's going to work. But at least I'm going to try, because you guys want to see it happen. And what I am going to offer is Justin Hunter, a 73 overall receiver, and Antoine Blake, a 70 overall cornerback, because that's their top 2 needs. Plus next year's 1st round draft pick. If this goes through, I'll be happy, but then sad at the same time, because that's a 1st round draft pick we'll be losing. But I doubt it goes through. And oh my god, yeah, so we're not getting the Honey Badger. But the next strong safety you guys did want to see me get to replace Devin McCourty for those 10 weeks is Calvin Pryor. And I do like this deal, because I think it is possible. This comment got left in a comment with like, I think it had 4 different players in it, and that comment has 31 thumbs up as of right now. That also included the Honey Badger, and the player I picked out of that deal I thought was actually reasonable was Calvin Pryor. So I'm going to try this. They want a wide receiver. What if we offered what we just offered previously to the Cardinals and see if we can get the Jets to bite? It's possible, guys. I think it's actually somewhat possible. Let's just gauge their interest right here, see how high it is just from these 2 players, and it's still in the red. Throw in a 4th from this year, see how close they get, and it's actually relatively close, dude. So since I think this might actually work, I'm going to try to trade some players for some draft picks and then come back to this deal. The Panthers' #1 need is a tight end, which I don't know why. They have Greg Olsen, but whoa, their top 2 needs is tight end and middle linebacker, and that's their best 2 players on the team. But I digress. Craig Stevens is a tight end, and I just want to see what they might possibly give for him. Oh my god. Oh man, this might be, we might not even get a 7th for Craig Stevens, bro. Might not even get a 7th. You know what, why don't we go ahead and offer that other tight end too? 2 tight ends, better than none. Philip Supernall, Craig Stevens, and it's going to be a 7th. I guarantee it. Look how close that is, dude. That's so freaking close. What if we just offer Alex Taney for no other reason? It was a cunt hair from being accepted, and it was accepted. Alex Taney was the difference. We get a 6th round draft pick, and the reason I am doing that, guys, is I'm going to use that draft pick to try to trade up and get maybe a 3rd round pick for this year's draft to try to trade away for Calvin Pryor. I think a 3rd rounder is what it's going to have to take. So what about both of my 6th rounders from this year to move up to the Browns' 3rd round pick this year? And it's not that close. So my 2-6 to move up to the Bucks' 3rd round pick this year, and it is relatively close. How about we throw in David Bass? He's not eligible for the practice squad. They need a right outside linebacker. Come on, Bucks. That made it go down? Huh? I'm legit offering this to every single team until somebody accepts. You know what? What if we just offer a 7th next year too? Just somebody accept this. I've literally tried every single NFL team, and half of them were in the green when it came to trading both 6th-round picks for a 3rd, but none of them accepted, so I'm gonna try trading a 7th too. So once I offer this deal to the Bengals, that will be all 32 NFL teams I've offered this to, and so many have been so close, it's not gonna happen, is it? Look how close it is. So is it really gonna take this? Is it really gonna take this to get Calvin Pryor? Oh my god. So there was apparently a glitch where it would not load my 2 4th-round draft picks from this year, the one I just got in the previous trade. So I think this is what it's gonna have to take to get Calvin Pryor. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and trade freaking Justin Hunter. I don't want to give him up, but it's what it's going to have to take. And we're not going to have hardly any freaking draft picks aside from our 1st-rounders, which are off limits. Completely off limits. But Jets, please, man, there's not much more I can give. Just give me Calvin Pryor. It's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. Calvin Pryor, come on, accept. No, bro. How about Antoine Blake? How about Antoine Blake? This is the last effort, boys. There's really nothing else I can give. There's genuinely nothing else I can give aside from Antoine Blake. Both my 4th-rounders from this year. And it's so close, man. So now I know exactly what it's going to take to get Calvin Pryor. And I love you guys. You better know I love you guys for doing this. I'm trading away so many draft picks. I'm going to get a 3rd. I'm 100% getting a 3rd from somebody. Look how close they are, dude. It's impossible to get another team's freaking 3rd-round draft pick. Are you just effing me, dude? I can't take this anymore. I can't take this. I genuinely can't take this anymore. Just take this guy. Just take him. Please accept. I'm just begging you to accept. And it went down. It went down. Look at that, dude. It's just so freaking close. Wow. So I put in Puatasi, our left guard, and we get a 2nd. So this whole entire time we've been trying for a 3rd-round draft pick, and just by adding in this left guard who's not going to start for us, we get a 2nd-round draft pick after all that time. I don't know. I was just getting frustrated. I've literally been here for 35 or 40 minutes trying to get a 3rd-round draft pick to try to trade away for Calvin Pryor. But I guess I'm okay with what just happened. The Jets have absolutely no choice now. Literally no choice now. If it's going to take Justin Hunter, it's going to take Justin Hunter. It's going to take whoever it's going to take because we're getting Calvin Pryor. After I've wasted all this time, we're getting Calvin freaking Pryor. Oh my god, don't finesse me now. Maybe they want the cornerback more than they want Justin Hunter. Let's see. Blake is going to be put into this deal. Antoine Blake going to be traded to the Jets. It's so god dang close. Maybe just a 7th-round pick. I don't want to trade away Justin Hunter and Antoine Blake and a 2nd-round draft pick. I don't want to do that. It's a little bit too much. We have 4 draft picks for next year. This might make 3. And oh my god. Here it is. Calvin Pryor, welcome to Tennessee. No! What is it gonna take, dude? Am I gonna have to also trade away Justin Hunter for Calvin Pryor? Is this what it's gonna take? Oh my god! I don't understand, dude. I think it's gonna take a 2nd-round this year, a 4th-round next year, and Antoine Blake for Calvin Pryor. Welcome to Tennessee. Thank God. I don't even care what we just traded away. I'm just glad it's freaking done and over with. Welcome to Tennessee, Calvin Pryor. You are our new starting strong safety. With that move, guys, we only have 4 cornerbacks. I'm going to go pick up a 5th cornerback from free agency now. So D. Milliner is a free agent. He's only 24 years old, so he can potentially progress. I don't know why he has been cut, but he has been. Only $2.2 million. We have plenty of space in our cap room. We're going to sign him as our 5th cornerback that we do need. Now we have to finish our cuts for the final week of the preseason. And the first position I look at that I don't want to cut players at, that I think I'm going to have to, is the wide receiver position. We have 8 wide receivers. Although Josh Gordon isn't going to play the first 4 weeks because we're not going to play him since he is suspended for the first 4 weeks in the NFL this season, I'm not cutting Tajay Sharp. He has been such a bright spot in the Titans preseason. I'm not going to cut him, nor am I going to put him on the practice squad. I could, but no, he's actually going to play for us. Not cutting Devin Hester because he is our kick and punt returner. And so that leaves us with Terrell Pryor, Justin Hunter, Stephon Diggs, Andre Johnson, Rashard Matthews. And honestly, guys, the odd man out, I believe, although I don't want to cut him, is Justin Hunter. He didn't really do much in the preseason. He's 3 years in. He's only a 73 overall. No, in real life, he's still very promising, but I think the reason I want to cut him is because I'm not necessarily going to cut him. I think I could trade him away, and as you see, we're very thin when it comes to our draft pick, so maybe he can get a 7th, if not a 6th for Justin Hunter. And Terrell Pryor, man, he's been probably the MVP of the preseason so far, so 100% not cutting him. So trading away a Justin Hunter is not going to hurt us in the long run. So the Browns are very interested in Justin Hunter, so what can we potentially get for him? Let's just see what they say to a 2nd round draft pick, see how close they are, and it's actually halfway. Oh my god, we could get like a 4th. Let's just try for a 3rd. We'll try to get whatever we possibly can. A 3rd round draft pick. You know what? Let's go. I know we probably could get better than a 5th, but we're going to go 5th. We'll go, they have a 7th this year, and let's go with a 6th next year and see if we can get all those picks. And it was accepted. I know they're low round draft picks, but guys, we get 2 more picks for this year, a 6 for next year. We get 3 picks back for a player that wasn't going to do much for us. That is a successful trade, 100%. So we still have 4 players that we do have to cut. The first one we are going to move to the practice squad is Aaron Wallace. He's been good for us in the preseason, and I don't want to cut him, but we do have to get rid of 4 players. So we're going to move him to practice squad so we can keep him on the team. We're not cutting Terrell Pryor. These 2 players can be moved to the practice squad. David Bass can't, so if I can't trade away David Bass for anything, not even a next year 7th round pick, I will cut him. But I'm going to see if I can include all 3 of these players in a deal and just if I can just get a 7th instead of having to cut these players or just waste them on the practice squad. I will happily take a 7. So I think we might actually get a 6 from the Vikings. That would be pretty cool if we could get a 6 for just these 2 players. It's so close, dude. You know what? I think I would rather actually get a 7th this year and then a 7th, or actually maybe see if I can get a 6 for next year's draft and see if this goes through. And it does, boys. 2 more draft picks. I know they're sucky draft picks, but we could always trade them, move up. As long as we get 2 draft picks for 2 players that we were just going to cut, rebuilding our depth in the next 2 years' drafts, I'll take anything, man. So that leaves us with 1 player that we do have to cut to finalize our roster. And what we are going to do is just move this guy, LaMarcus Brutus, to the practice squad. He is a rookie, so I didn't really want to cut him or trade him away or anything. He's on the practice squad. And since I only have 2 players on the practice squad, I'm about to go through and maybe sign like 2 or 3 free agents to put onto the practice squad just to have emergency depth. First of all, man, we've got to do it. 100% Kenyon Drake signed to the practice squad, and I don't think it even takes anything away from our cap space. I don't think. I am going to sign Sean Coleman to the practice squad. The guy did graduate from Auburn, but such a great story. This guy overcame cancer and everything and is now for some reason a free agent in the NFL. Somebody better pick him up, and we are going to sign Sean Coleman to the practice squad. I pressed the wrong button. So I just wasted $1.43 million. We're very thin at left end, so we're going to sign this guy, Christian Ringo, the best left end that is practice squad eligible. We're actually going to sign 3 more players to the practice squad. First of all, it's going to be Marcus Golden, left outside linebacker. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, I'm not guessing. Austin Hooper as well, going to sign him to the practice squad, see how he does. And last but not least, the sign of the practice squad, this guy right here. Where'd he go? Adam Gotts is a rookie from Georgia Tech, 70 overall. We are going to sign him. He's a right end, could play left end too. Like I said, we are thin at left end and basically defensive end as a whole, although we do have a lot of outside linebackers that can play the position. But we are going to sign him to the practice squad because why not? And now let's go move Sean Coleman to the practice squad, who we wasted $1 million on. So here are the players we do have on the practice squad: Kenyon Drake, Marcus Golden, Austin Hooper, Adam Gotts, Aaron Wallace, Sean Coleman, Christian Ringo, and LaMarcus Brutus. I mean, why not have some guys on the practice squad just for depth purposes? And the reason I didn't want to put a guy like Tajay Sharp on the practice squad is because teams can sign players off of other teams' practice squad. So any of these players, if they start progressing, unless I move them to the active roster, they could be signed by another team. So I don't want that to be the case for a player. I really won't. Like, if one of these players gets signed, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. So that is going to do it for the preseason acquisitions, guys. I went and checked. We finished off the preseason with a cap space of $13.5 million, so we still have a pretty decent cap space to work with. If you guys still think there's anybody I need to trade for, as you see, I'm so thin when it comes to being able to bring in other players. There's not much left I can trade, but if you want me to try, like I said, leave those comments in the comment section below of who you want to see me try to trade for next week in week 1. Make sure you watch the game though and make sure you see what position we have our biggest needs at. So let me know what players you want me to bring in. You know the drill. Thumbs up the comments you think would be the best for me to implement into the series. And all we have left to do, guys, for this episode is to play our final preseason game of this preseason at the Miami Dolphins in the new Miami Stadium. Let's see if we can play better than we did last week and get a W. Hopefully, just hopefully, nobody gets hurt. That's the main key. Gonna play around with the new formation subs in the first quarter and see how things go. DeMarco Murray to the outside right there. What a first play of this game to DeMarco Murray. As you saw, that formation absolutely deadly. D. Henry and DeMarco Murray in the same backfield. Play action pass. Stephon Diggs is going to be open. What an awful throw from Marcus Mariota. That was supposed to be a bullet pass. Mariota, what the heck? Now I can 100% confidently say that throw, that interception was not my fault. What in God's name? It feels like Madden 17, even when it comes to, well, basically where I realize it the most is when I kick field goals. It has a problem registering when you hold down a button. Like half the time when I kick field goals, it doesn't register when I click A for the kick power. And I'm guessing what happened right there is it didn't register how I held the button down to throw a bullet pass. And like I know even when I kick the field goals, if you guys don't believe me, you can hear me press the button in the microphone. So it's I don't know if it's something that EA needs to patch or what. It's just something I'm definitely not used to. As Arian Foster gets the carry right here. That's, oh my God, first play of the game. First play of the game. Our new signing or new trade. Calvin Pryor gets to stop at the 1-yard line. So there is hope. I thought he scored there. Run up the middle and we get a stop in the backfield. Calvin Pryor was right there with a plethora of Titan defenders. Come on, boys. Cover. Cover. Anthony Barr couldn't cover the tight end Jordan Cameron. It's 7-0. Chris Johnson now in the backfield. See if he can get something on this carry. Bounce it to the outside. Does he have the speed? No, we can't hold the blocks. Andre Johnson can't block for anything. He's a 3rd and freaking 14, dude. This has started awful. Good play right here. Come on, Mariota. Stephon Diggs. Can he make this catch? Stephon Diggs. Oh, God, the screen pass to Devontae Parker, guys. This is too hard. Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought that was 100% a freaking run, dude. 3rd and inches. If we could hold them to a field goal, that'd keep us in the game. That's for sure. I don't know if our offense can score 14 points, man. They are going to run the ball, and there's just nobody there. So Tim Tebow's first touch as a Tennessee Titan is going to be on a screen pass. Come on, Tebow. Come on, Tebow. He makes a catch. Tebow with the first, or it's going to be close to a first down on his first NFL play as a running back slash fullback slash tight end slash whatever you want to call him. So guys, Mariota is out of the game, and now I want you guys to pay close attention. We have got to name a backup quarterback for our team. So watch the performance from this game and kind of take account the rest of the games that we have played in this preseason, and let me know in the comment section below who I need to list as the starting quarterback going into week 1 of the regular season. Definitely let me know. Derrick Henry up the middle, big play, first down. Derrick Henry out of the backfield, makes the catch. Derrick Henry to the 50-yard line. Chris Johnson and Derrick Henry in the backfield. Chris Johnson inside zone up the middle, gets a nice 5. Devin Hester has a little bit of a seam in. Michael Vick overthrows him, man. What is the problem? Who is going to come up clutch right here? Terrell Pryor again, and that is the case. Terrell Pryor continues to have a huge preseason. Going to be running slants again. I knew the blitz was coming. X is going to be open. That's Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon's going to get into the end zone. Is he? He is. Of course he is. Every time he touches the ball, as Marcus Mariota completes a drive goal when he wasn't even in the game. That is freaking wild. Josh Gordon, man, I can't tell you how much I can't wait to get into week 4 of the regular season, dude. I don't even know how I'm going to play without him in the team the first 4 weeks, but he has been absolutely phenomenal. Trent in the game at running back. Let's see if he can get a nice carry right here. Nice block from Derrick Henry. Nice run from Trent Richardson. I'm really liking this plethora of running backs that we do have, boys. Coming in fresh. I think it's going to be successful. We're going to have a successful year on the ground. Just not sure how we're going to do through the air this year, but let's see how this play goes right here. Michael Vick Gonna scramble. Can X get open? No, we're just gonna scramble for the first down. Make sure we pick it up and just slide head first, I guess, as long as we don't fumble. Try the shovel option right here. Pitches to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has a lot of room. Derrick Henry, truck forward, bro. Big run there from Derrick Henry down to the 48. 3rd and 2, and look who we have in the field. Trent Richardson, Derrick Henry, and Chris Johnson. Let's see if we can pick this up right here. Chris Johnson is going to be open, and he hangs on for the catch. For some reason, Mike Vick threw it off his back foot, but as long as we do make the reception, I'm A-okay with however it happens. 3rd down and 10, boys. Can we pick this up? Look who is in at tight end. That is the main man of the series, Cameron Clear, as he makes his catch and picks up the first down, dude. So freaking hype. This team is just so much fun to play with, dude. The players we got, the team we've assembled. If anything, it's just freaking fun to play with and hopefully fun to watch too. Let's see what the move is going to be right here. X is open though. We have all 3 timeouts, so we shouldn't be too worried. Josh Gordon! He's just a Houdini. Like, I don't know what else to say. How is he a 76 overall? I didn't think that was going for maybe 7-8 yards tops, and somehow he gets outside there. As you see the replay, it makes a man miss, makes 2 men miss by literally doing nothing but just bouncing the ball outside. Now Trent Richardson is lining up at fullback in the goal line formation. Chris Johnson in the backfield. This should be an easy touchdown as Trent got a nice block on the outside defender as Chris Johnson gets into the end zone. Josh Gordon one-on-one with the cornerback. He easily can beat him off the press for the slant route. Easily. Josh Gordon. What did I tell you? Now, like I said, guys, keep in mind the performance of Brett Hundley as he comes in this 3rd quarter, because we are naming a backup quarterback. Brett Hundley, if he's not the backup quarterback, might get moved to the practice squad, which could free up another active roster spot. So let me know in the comments below who you think should be the backup quarterback. So we are going to run the ball up the middle right here with D. Henry bouncing it outside. I thought he had a lot more space than he did. Terrell Pryor and Josh Gordon one-on-one on slant routes. That's unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Terrell Pryor still makes the catch. It's going to be a 4th down and like 1, and I think I'm just going to go for it. Why not? It's the preseason. We're 100% going to go for this. We're going to run with Tim Tebow up the middle on a 4th down and 1, boys. Let's see if it is lit, or let's see if it is not lit. Tim Tebow, can you make the team right here? Of course you can. He's breaking tackles. Tim Tebow, it's lit, boys. 3rd down and 8, Brett Hundley, can you be great right here, my man? Tajay Sharp's in the game at the slot. Haven't seen much of him this game. Oh, God, the pressure's coming to us. B is open. B makes the catch as Devin Hester. And that might be like another yard short. And if it is, we are going to go for it again, of course. This time, Tebow, they're stacking the line. It's not going to be as easy as last time. Tebow up the gut, and he gets it, boys. And he gets it. Here. X is wide open. That's Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon's not going to drop it. And we're going to get a face mask on the play. And it is holding against my right guard as they are going to decline the penalty. Please, dear God, let me make this field goal. I think that should be good. And it is. We take a 17-14 lead over the Miami Dolphins after trailing 14-0. Oh, God, boys. They have the ball at the 1-yard line. We need a huge stop right here. A huge goal line stand. Fullback dive. There's a halfback toss. Then we're going to be there. Paris Cox and Mark Weston Huff combined to make the tackle. A 5-yard loss. No way they get this. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. He's open, and he makes the catch. Oh my God, why couldn't we stay on the receiver? So guys, I'm leaning to Michael Vick right here on this last drive. He's a veteran. He's been in these situations before. We still have 5 minutes left, but that's not a lot of time. I'm liking these one-on-one matchups on the outside. Let's see if somebody can win. Josh Gordon. Josh freaking Gordon, make the throw. Josh Gordon, make the catch just like that, boys. Just like that, dude. I don't understand. Josh Gordon is just working everybody. He's a 76. So they got the ball at the 8-yard line already, boys. Can we get pressure? That's a touchdown. Jason McCourty, that was awful coverage. So we gave Michael Vick his chance to be great. Now we're going to give it to Brett Hundley in the same exact play, giving us the same exact look. Let's see if we can do it again. Can we do it again? Josh Gordon, no way. Josh Gordon, what the heck? What is this game, dude? What is this game? Josh Gordon, he could be poised. He can't. Okay, I was about to say he's be poised for an MVP season, but he's going to be out the first 4 games. But still, man, I mean, even though it was a one-on-one matchup on the outside, the fact that he's beating NFL corners so bad, just making them look like absolute freaking imbeciles, man. Absolute up by 2 with 1:10 left to go. Our defenders are looking gassed, man. We're just getting gassed all over the field. That's gonna be close to a touchdown. Come on, boys. Come on, get the sack. Get the sack. Somebody pick the ball. We can't cover. We can't cover for anything, man. I'm giving Michael Vick the last chance to be great. Like I said 2 drives ago, which I thought was going to be the last drive. He is a veteran, has experience in situations like this. We have to get a touchdown in 50 seconds. We do have all 3 timeouts. They're not giving us the same look they did the last 2 plays, which I did run the same play to see if they did, but they didn't. So actually we're going to bring Josh Gordon in on a curl route here and see if he can get some space and make this first down. And I think he will. And a bad throw from Michael Vick. Not a good start. Josh Gordon makes his... What an awful throw, Michael Vick. This 100% could be the game right here. No, Devin Hester's going to make this catch. And he's going to... Oh, one more tackle broken. And that could have been the game. We're running out of time, boys. We are running out of time. Got to get something big here. Very, very quick. Josh Gordon gets a first down, man. He's just coming up huge. We use our first timeout. 15 seconds to go. 49 yards. Actually, 51 yards to get, boys. We've got to get a big play here. You just have to be absolutely great. Terrell Pryor, make the play. He makes the play. No, he dropped it. And I used my timeout because I thought he caught it. 8 seconds to go. Not looking good. Justin Fowler on the inside. He makes his catch. Get down. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. 1 second left to go. If anything, this has been a heck of a game. I'm really liking this, boys. I'm liking this Terrell Pryor matchup. That might be the move. I'm actually going to bring Justin Fowler on a streak route just to keep that safety straight so I can throw this one-on-one to Terrell Pryor. Come on, Terrell. Oh, Justin Fowler. Oh, no. No, dude. I choked. I choked, dude. I saw the safety creeping over. I thought Justin Fowler was going to have space, and the safety regains his ground as we lose 35-30. And an absolute heartbreaker, man. I wanted to win so bad, dude. But it is what it is. And the good thing is it was the preseason. And a loss really doesn't matter, although obviously we do want to win. And guys, I think the offense looked very fun. Hopefully you guys thought it was too. A lot of cool, interesting faces in the lineup that are very productive and seem very productive today. But one of the most important decisions, like I said, guys, from this game is to let me know who you think should be the backup quarterback and who you think did win the backup quarterback job. I'm not going to let you guys know my opinion until next episode. I'm going to take your guys' opinions. Let me know in the comment section below. We have Michael Vick, who went 12 of 23, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and Brett Hundley, 6 of 8, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. And Mariota, for 2 straight games, has been pretty bad. He's been like 2 of 10 total the last 2 games. But looking at the offense, man, everybody got some touches, and everybody was pretty successful. Derrick Henry, 4 of 12, Tim Tebow, 4 of 12, Chris Johnson, not so great, 3 of 6, but not too many touches. DeMarco Murray only had 1 touch for 11. And look at Josh Gordon, dude. 6 receptions, 221 yards for 3 touchdowns. He is going to be so much fun. And defensively, Brian Arakpo did get 2 sacks, which is the first time we've got a sack in, I think, 2 weeks. But we definitely got to improve that, guys. So now we are officially in the regular season, and that is going to do it for this episode, as we will pick up in week 1 of the regular season to start off the year in the next episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. I think it's been my favorite episode so far. Some crazy deals somehow we did make, although we didn't have much to trade away. Signed Tim Tebow, got the offense all fixed up. Everybody's going to get to play in this offense, which everybody has a specific role, and it's a bunch of players that's going to be just so much fun to play with, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am playing it. And if you did, guys, enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, guys. The more like, you know what, let's do this. If we can hit 500 likes on this video, 500 likes on YouTube, although everybody's views and everything's gone down lately, I think is because people are in school now, and it's all across YouTube. So my likes have got a little bit less than they did over the summer, but that's okay. You guys are still watching and enjoying. But if we can hit 500 likes on this episode, the first week of the regular season will come out 100% on Monday. So 500 likes and you will get the next episode, the first regular season episode, on Monday. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section below 2 things. As always, the players you want to see me bring in through trades, maybe free agency, and thumbs up all the comments you think would be good for this series. And also let me know in the comments below who I should have as the backup quarterback. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, so let me know. But with that said, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.